Hey, coming up, you already know what it is. It's Principal FC. This is a little preview. Excuse me. You see Johan there with the free kick. Yeah, you thought it was going to be a goal. No, it wasn't, but it was unlucky. And I'm not going to spoil a bit too much on what happened in this game. You see the ref giving out yellow cards. That seems like a common theme in their game. Check the ref's back pockets. See a nice corner there. Don't know why the person decided to duck, but it didn't matter. But you also see a little goal there. I'm not going to say too much. But welcome back to another video of Principal FC. And today, we are versing Ekumits. The first game, which we didn't get footage for, we lost. It's unfortunate. But this is the second game. Here we are in the midfield. You have James being held. The referee didn't call nothing. Fair enough. We'll not be able to see what's happening aboard there. But now out on the wing, see James. Good hold up play. Let her throw on. Throw on there. Referee called a foul throw, I believe, which I have no clue or no idea why. Fair enough. Okay, if that's how he feels.
Did you try to ask for your shin pads?
It's unlucky from Brian there. Tried to play a ball out there.
Oh.
Referee has now called it back. I personally didn't see the foul. Obviously, due to the footage. Unlucky. It's actually alright. But the referee's there. I mean, if the person's still on the floor, surely what? We screaming yellow card? Am I being a bit biased? I don't know. It's early in the game. Fair enough. But my goodness. See someone there. We've got a little paramedic there. It's not really the paramedic, it's actually the manager. It's the gaffer. And it seems like it's a hard foul for the fact that literally, again, oh no, okay, yeah, I think you got off, and the ref on the side is showing him regarding the foul throw. He's being a bit, I don't know, like I said, check his back pockets. Anyways, he had a little stoppage in the game due to the fact that, I had an injury. Hate to see it. Game restarted, there's Pavel. Getting pressed for their number 17 at Echo minutes. But this is what you want from a goalkeeper. He's able to distribute it out and went straight to Johan. There we go. There's Brian with the ball. Passed it out there. And that is this beautiful. That there from Julian was unlucky, but literally the turning and running, that's what you want to see. That's what you want from your forwards. Here's a corner. Great ball in. Missed it, but it didn't matter. Because there is a goal! There is a goal. Didn't see who quite scored. But it was a great goal nevertheless. Principal FC 1-0 up. Ekumits looking demoralised. The number 17 trying to obviously encourage them. Waving his hands to his players. But literally getting an early goal is beautiful. Especially after the stoppage of the injury earlier on. And there we go. There's a restart. And that's what you want for your players. Especially after a kickoff. You just want to make sure your presence is known. Pressing. Throw on. The ref is not calling nothing now this time. Because Alex last time, he called in foul throw. And was Brian slow there? No, we're joking. That wasn't Brian's fault. That was Christian Paredes. Christian Paredes should have done a better pass there, but it doesn't matter. It's okay. 1-0 up. Just ensuring that, you don't do nothing silly. Again, still the early stages of the game. We just want to make sure that, you hold a good lead and try to hold possession. There we go. There's a one-touch football. Clear off the line. That's what great centre-backs do. And now off for a throw on. Again, I'm watching this ref. See, he didn't call foul throw there. That's how we done a throw on in the first place. And you see James doing a bit of, the African Cup of Nations. That's what they'll do there, the overhead kicks. The little overhead kicks in anywhere in the pitch. But anyways, well done, Pavel. Great save. Distributed out to Brian. And what happened there? My word. Again, I feel like sometimes, players need to calm down, especially from the back. Play it back to a goalkeeper, play it safe, go back home, or just kick it out to your forwards and hopefully they can literally just hold it. There you see Vasco literally trying to be either cheeky or play a ball to Julio. Not Julio, excuse me, sorry. To Julian. And there's Julian there with the ball. Playing out on the wing. Nice there out on the wing. Crossed it in, but now for a corner. Perfect. And the young ballers watching it, listen, it makes nothing into something. If you're out there in a wing and there isn't really anyone there up front, try to kick it out to, you know, the opponent and try to get a corner. Makes nothing into something. And there's their number 10, and you see Vasco constantly looking, tracking the ball. It's not going face on, literally see him. Guys, watch out, that's a good defending there. I want you to go back and try to look at how he defended there. I'm telling you. Be able to face up on your opponent, sidestepping and showing that you're able to literally get the ball where you can. The number 8 from Ekimit, that was a real good football there. Real good feet there. Pavel there with the distribution, not the greatest.
There you go, there you go.
That's Onana Nesper, didn't matter. Why? Because the determination from Johan, and he got the foul there, so it's well done, good job. Quality of this game isn't the best. Again, you can still see the teamwork, nevertheless, and the chemistry being built from Principal FC. But that's what it's about early on in the stage, early on in the season. You got Vasco over the ball, you got Johan over the ball.
First minute as well.
And he looks ready. He hits it, and it was unlucky, to be fair, because Julian was going to be there, and that's just good goalkeeping. The literally commanding his box. It's unlucky with the corner there. I must say, literally, Ecumets and Principal versus Principal's goal. It's been a balanced game. It's a good touch from their number 10. He passed it out. And it's a good interception from Christian Paredes. What's going on here, guys? I'm so sorry. Oh, I think it's what, Billy literally coming off. You see him holding his heart there. Yep, that's right. And now you have John on the pitch. Came straight in and straight in. He's literally defending, and they missed, I believe, a sitter. Literally in the ball, in the box. Just hit the ball right. Pavel's there with the distribution. Not the greatest again. Going straight to Ekimits, and they literally were playing it out to their wing, but it doesn't matter. There's the commanding again. Goalkeepers, watch this. You want to be commanding in the box. You want to ensure that every single time the opponent knows that the goalkeeper is there, they're going to think, shit, he's going to come get the ball. So we need to literally play much more faster or try to catch him off his line. We're still 1-0 Principal FC. Ekimits there. That is a good ball, I must say, from the fullback to the number 10. And it's off for a corner. Like I said, see, Ekimits, they don't want to see Pavel in that box. I'm telling you, being nice and commanding. That's what they're worried. And that is a poor clearance from their defender. My word. The gaffer was probably shouting at him in the sideline. But nevertheless, good recovery from their number 10. And this is where the lads are getting stuck in. John! That's what we like to see. Nice and strong. Challenge. Get back. It gives time for everyone to set. And there he gets stuck in again. Make your presence known. It was unlucky there from Brian to Vasco. John tried to get stuck in again. Unfortunately, he was able to get the ball then. And like I said, this is what you want from your goalkeeper. Nice and commanding in the box. Brian played it out to Vasco. Good ball. Vasco's there right now. Pass it to Johan. Johan shot, and it was unlucky. Nevertheless, it was unlucky. That's the sort of attack you like to see. Nice, progressive, and quick. There we have. Oh, it was unlucky from Julian there. It was unlucky. Seems that their goalkeeper is that bad as well. It's not Pavel, but it's still nevertheless the good goalkeeping. And you have Ekimits there. They haven't looked as, I just feel like they've been playing on it quite slow. Doesn't seem like a team who's 1-0 down. Won't be embarrassed, could be, don't care. Ref's not going to call foul throw for that, is he? Of course he isn't. But anyways, good clears from Brian, literally. And that's half time. 1-0, Principal FC. And now, Ecumets, they know that they're 1-0 down and they have to literally be a bit more proactive. At the end of the day, they're down. It doesn't seem like a team who's been down. This seems like a team where it's been basically no draw, in my opinion.
Oh, in reality, we should take this side.
Principle.
Look at the players on this side. Look at that number
They've
10,
shown
look at that
signs
number
where
7.
they've been quite attackive
And then
and
look
had
at the space all
chances.
here. Just tell Johan to come out more
But
to the left.
still get to see them at their
bro.
best. We know how they can actually play when they're at their best. But that is an amazing round. Good ball in the box, but unfortunately no one was there. But that's the sort of quality in the individual play that we like to see and know that they can actually provide. John's there, pass it to Vasco passing it out to the wing and literally slowing the play down and showing that everyone's in the right position. And that's good from Kevin.
Man on!
Is that John just kicked it out there? Unfortunately, went to Ecumets and now their number 9 has the ball. He's just kicking up in the air to their number 10. Then
Strong
number 10
there.
literally going all the way back. And that's the press that we like to see from Julian. Literally, don't allow anyone to be comfortable on the ball. You see the number 10's face, literally, he was just pissed off. That's what you don't want to see. The last thing I'm telling you, especially you're back there, you hate to see someone pressing. And then number 10, ref didn't call that. Was that clean? I don't know. We would have to go back and review it. But then number 10 went to go ahead and shoot. God knows why. And that's the reason why, like I said, they are 1-0 down. Brian with the ball. Don't know if that's Pavel or Brian's fault. I think Pavel should have passed it out there. Get up high on the pitch and let someone like, your Johan or your Julian hold out the ball. That's what I believe we're off. That's where the pressing begins. There we go. Don't give them time with the ball. Leading the line, Julian. See, they had to kick the ball out. And this is what I mean. Having your goalkeeper kick it out. Boom. Let your attackers literally hold it up. It went to Ecumets, but it's high up in the pitch rather than literally having the pressure low in the pitch. That's the last thing you'd want. And there we go. That all started from when Pavel kicked that up long. I'm telling you guys, that's what you want to be able to see. This people just being able to just literally have a goalkeeper kick up further forward. Because especially in the smaller pitches and not on the 11er side, you don't want the pressure from the beginning. See right here, you got Brian now having to ensure he plays a great ball out to Johan. And I'm not going to lie to you, they just proved me wrong. Was unlucky. Because yeah. Let's go. Pressing and showing that there is what you want from the striker. Come back. He came back. How about Vasco there? And why did the ref give him a card? I think for dissent potentially. Yeah, because it is our ball. Baffles me. Anyways, anywho.
Just throw it, bro. Just throw it. There you go.
Kevin with the throw in there. Now this is literally where you've got people fighting for the ball. I'm watching the ref. I'm trying to see if the ref is going to call anything against Principal FC. Again, look at his back pocket. I think I saw some green there personally. Could be wrong. And that was unlucky. Whether it was a cross or a shot, not too sure. But it literally gave the keeper trouble.
He got taken out, bro.
Got a corner in. Literally didn't beat the first man. It's unfortunate, but wasn't good enough. Again, 1-0. Still seeing the growing pains of both teams. Trying to get used to the chemistry of everybody. Billy's now back on the pitch. Not too sure he came on for. And it was unlucky from Ecumets, I believe. Well done, getting stuck in, making his presence known there. And I feel like literally Economics, they've tried to. But look at that run. Christian! We see that's the number. See, that's why he's got the number 7. That's what you want to see, someone be able to make a run. The individual play and literally getting stuck here is unlucky. There from Kevin, but nevertheless, make a presence known. This is when the players are starting to get tired. You can see it. Literally, that's what you see it. And having someone like Billy and Christian come off the bench, it's really good. So this allows some high pressure pressing against Ecumits because they're a team where, again, at the feet there isn't much quality. That is beautiful there. Who was that? That was Alex. You love when you see your defenders do those sort of things. And this is what I mean, having a striker who comes back and helps your midfield. Look at that from Johan. Literally come up, passed the ball to the midfield and went up. That's what you need. That's literally the sort of pressure and the sort of energy you need. It starts from the front. That's what I want everyone to remember. It starts from the front. Always starts from the front. And Ecumits, every single time they're going forward, I don't feel like Principal have felt threatened. Not one bit. But is there with the ball. Pass it from who else? From Johan. This making sure that he's been proactive, Energizer Bunny, always running, always active, always being available for his team. And now we have a corner. Was it a corner? It was a corner goal kick, man. But my apologies, guys. Christian with the ball, with a turn, and where did they give it to?
No.
Give it to Ecumits, fair enough. John there, making his presence known, he's been good today.
Lovely.
If in doubt, clear it out. But yeah, we'll end literally approaching the last 2-3 minutes of the half. Ecumits, like I said, haven't looked attackive. They haven't looked threatening. Principal FC, to be fair, Philip had the majority of the ball. And look at that. That's what you see from the midfield. First time passes unlucky from Vasco there. But nevertheless, you see how, look, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people literally good shape from Principal FC, ensuring that even if the Ecumits do have the ball, it doesn't matter, they're going nowhere. And look, they're just literally doing desperation shots. And literally, you can see now, finally, just due to the desperation of trying to get something going.
Unlucky.
But yeah, the quality has been great from Ecumits. Principal have been better. They've been a better side, but they've definitely can play better as well, which is an encouraging sign just to know that. Hold on. And that is probably the most attackive and most threatening that Ecumits has been. And I think I was looking a bit concerning for Principal FC, but now here's a counter attack. There's Johan, and look at that goal! Man of the match of the day. There's the 2-0. Yeah, he has been proactive, coming back, always come to the midfield, always to help. And look at that, straight from an attackive side from Ecumits, the most attackive and threatening attack from the whole game. And you see Johan there going on a run and literally doing it with a difficult finish, left foot, literally going down to the floor with the defender right by his side. 2-0 with literally about 40 seconds to go, and that is Principal literally getting the 3 points. As I said earlier, we didn't get footage of the first game, so it was unfortunate. But nevertheless, the first game, Principal FC lost, and yeah, can't lie to you. Again, I feel like literally, as you can see in this game, you can see the chemistry building slowly. Great individual play from someone like Johan, Julian there, improved their pressing. The defenders, they looked like solid, and they didn't look like, apart from that one chance earlier on, they didn't look like they was conceding a goal. And that is your 2-0 win for Principal FC. Pavel's done well, showing his commandment in the box. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.